Ecstadelic Media Group releases a new non-fiction book, More Than an Algorithm, by Antonin Tuynman PhD, as a Kindle ebook. Press release, San Francisco, July 3, 2019. A palette of intelligence explored. In this book, the author invites you to the musings of master algorithms, brain fractals, and Chinese rooms. This book, aimed at science-savvy readers, makes you question the validity of the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, tries to reconcile the paradoxes of idealistic panpsychism, and shows you the parallels between the codes of evolution and the routines of the human mind. Countering the computational hypothesis, according to which our minds are computational in nature, the philosopher skillfully presents his case that our knowledge, and more specifically intelligence, may be more than a mere algorithm. This short book can be read not only as a supplement to the previously published volume Is Intelligence an Algorithm, but also as an academic treatise or a long essay in its own right, perhaps with an alternative title, Is Intelligence More Than an Algorithm? An interdisciplinary approach to tackle the paradoxes of learning and intelligence. As the author writes in the book, nature seems to follow an intelligent algorithm to build complexity against the forces of entropy. And futurist and digital philosopher Alex Vakulov writes in his foreword to the book, intelligence evolves and its evolution appears to be linguistic, or a code-theoretic teleological process. Antonin Tuynman studied chemistry at the University of Amsterdam, achieving both an MSc and a PhD, and worked as a postdoc researcher at the Université René Descartes in Paris. Since 2000, Tuynman has worked as a patent examiner at the European Patent Office, EPO, in the field of clinical diagnostics. He has vast experience in meditation and yoga, and a strong interest in Hinduism and Buddhism. He also has strong affinity for futurism and the singularity theory of Kurzweil. In his books, Tuynman proposes artificial intelligence concepts which may lead to the emergence of Internet as a conscious entity using stratifications from Vedic scriptures. The essence of intelligence is learning and applying the acquired knowledge to achieve complex goals. The age of intelligence augmentation is upon us, which makes the present book even more compelling to obtain and study, especially for experts working in the field of cognitive science, neuroengineering, and artificial intelligence. Written by Antonin Tuynman, PhD, foreword by Alex Vakulov, publisher, Ecstadelic Media Group, publication date, June 20, 2019, format, Kindle ebook, print book length, 135 pages, price, $5.99. This ebook is text-to-speech, word-wise enabled, and also enhanced with a new Kindle feature, X-ray enabled, meaning that you can read pop-up definitions and author comments as you move along the text. Here's what science writer Matt Swain has to say about this newly released volume. Since the late 1990s, when the Internet moved from government laboratories into homes and offices around the world, people began to believe that algorithms are all-powerful, the source of intelligence. After all, algorithms made billions of dollars for companies and helped create entire new industries. That idea is even more prevalent today with artificial intelligent algorithms powering devices that we can talk to, like Siri and Alexa, and even drive cars, like Tesla. There are those who suggest that you and I are nothing more than a lump of algorithm-driven meat. But, not so fast. In More Than an Algorithm, Antonin Tuynman takes the reader on a mind-spinning, often contrarian trip into the heart of the argument that algorithms are the sole source of intelligence. Tuynman is unafraid of taking on the heavyweights of science like quantum physicist David Deutsch to put forth his own ontology that mixes modern technology with ancient spiritual wisdom. This is a must-read, must-ponder book as our society finds itself making a monumental shift into the future that even the most fertile imaginations will struggle to comprehend. Tuynman makes a worthy guide for this trip into the future. That was a video press release by Ecstadelic Media.